What's up guys, not Super Mario here and welcome to today's video. I just got home from the premiere of Doctor Strange in the Madness of Multiverse of Madness. I always don't really know the title of this movie, and yeah, don't worry, I'm gonna talk about it, but it's gonna be spoiler free because I don't wanna take away your experience from this movie. But I'm here to talk about my first impressions of this movie. First of all, I have to say I'm a huge fan of Doctor Strange as a character. I love the first movie. I think it's in my top 10 Marvel movies, and I know I'm in minority, but I absolutely adore the first Doctor Strange, and I was very hyped for this one, not just because of all the possibilities of multiverse and knowing what possibilities there are for this movie, but just because it's Doctor Strange and the character that I absolutely adore. Sam Raimi directing, mwah, chef's kiss. If you were wondering or being scared that this is not gonna have Sam Raimi's flavor, well, you're wrong. This is Sam Raimi all over. I mean, all over. If you love Sam Raimi and all of his movies, you're gonna absolutely adore this movie for sure. Character-wise, Doctor Strange, mwah, chef's kiss. Wanda Maximoff, mwah, chef's kiss. I won't say that I wasn't a fan of America Chavez, but I was a little bit underwhelmed by her. There's a lot of her in the movie. I mean, she does push the plot forwards and all of those things, and I like her as a character, but I think I was wanting a little bit more. Maybe on the second watch I'm gonna appreciate what she did and what she does in this movie more, but after this first viewing, I like her character, I like her dynamic, I like her personality, and I like the actress they chose for this role, but what she did in this movie and all those things, maybe a little bit underwhelming. Wong, yet again, MVP, I absolutely adore him, and I will say I was pleasantly surprised for Rachel McAdams. I think she did an amazing job in this movie. She has a lot to do because she didn't do as much in the first movie. So I liked seeing her back, and I thought she did an amazing job in this movie. Then moving forward to cameos. There's a lot of them, but not as much as you think. So don't be overhyped for cameos, cameo galore, because there are cameos and they are great and they make sense, but in this movie you don't expect cameos like all over the place, like every single 5 seconds. It's not that, and I liked that about this movie, that it didn't take away from, like, sometimes when the expectations from the fans is too big, people are disappointed. And I really do hope people are not disappointed, because there are not as many cameos as people think they're gonna be. There are a lot and they're great, but just keep your expectations like mid-table. You're gonna be very, very happy, but maybe not as happy as you think you will be. So let's say that. Next thing, visually, this movie is absolutely stunning. I mean, I'm like, it still boggles my mind and my eyes are kind of tired from it in a good way, because there are so much things happening in this movie. Like, this movie is non-stop. Like, from the start is non-stop. You don't have a breather in this movie. You're like, oh my god, now this, oh now this, oh my god, now this, oh this explosion, oh my god, what the heck is this? I mean, you're constantly wondering what the heck I just watched. It was absolutely amazing, but wow. I mean, absolutely wow. And maybe that's the biggest problem I have with this movie. Visually is absolutely stunning, but for now, after my first viewing, I will say that this movie is visuals over substance. I like the story that we've got, but I think that this movie just needed a breather. Or, I mean, it's rarely that I say that a movie needs extra 15 minutes or extra 20 minutes to just stop, take a breath, and then continue the story. I think the story worked well. I think the story is understandable. It's not as complicated as people may think. It's pretty simple, to be completely honest. But I think that with everything that is going on, you've got Wanda, you've got Doctor Strange, you've got America Chavez, you've got Wong, you've got so many other things that I cannot say because it's spoiler. I mean, it's really hard to talk about this movie because I think every single minute is kind of a spoiler. And I think that this movie needed a breather, like 10 or 15 minutes more to just and then move forward. But overall, I think this movie is really good. I just, for now, didn't love it. I like the movie a lot. I like what we've got. I was satisfied by the character arcs. I was satisfied by the cameos that we've got. I was satisfied by the visuals. But because I think it was visuals over substance at times, and because the movie needed a breather, I didn't love it. I think on a second watch, when I'm more ready for what I've got, because I'm gonna watch the movie for the second time. I'm gonna be more relaxed and not so on edge and tense, and maybe more accepting of what the heck is going on. Because you have to remember, this movie is only 2 hours long, and there's a lot of things happening. They make sense, but there's a lot. And I think that's the biggest problem of this movie. It needed a breather. But that's gonna be it for me rambling, dambling about Doctor Strange in the multiverse of madness, in the madness of multiverse. Oh my god, I always butcher the title of this movie. Nevertheless, when you see the movie, share your opinion in the comments down below. Don't spoil anything for anybody who hasn't seen this movie. It's only Wednesday, so the movie like opens on Friday in like all over the world, so people are gonna see what I just saw. I think I'm gonna watch the movie again this weekend just to see this majestic madness once again, because if there's one thing that this movie truly is, it's mad. It's madness from the start till the end. Only spoiler I will give you, there are 2 post-credit scenes, so stay till the end because you have to see both of them. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, hit the subscribe button, share this video all over the place, click the bell icon to get notified when I upload, and I see you next time.